Hi, it's Carly, and today we're kicking off a series of insider reviews and hot takes of real products and services designed for parents. This series is called Parentswarm, and we will be swarming in on businesses of all types that are working to make life better for parents and caregivers. So if you know of a product or service you'd like us to review as experts in this space of parent support, give us a shout in the comments or send us a message or email us directly at hello@nestle.com. All of our reviews are unsponsored, unfiltered, and totally genuine. And our format is called ROSE-THORN-BUD. Rose is something where we're going to share a major plus of the product or service, a real reason to try it out, our favorite aspect, something like that. The thorn is the biggest downside or con, and the bud is an idea or opportunity that we have in mind for this company. Like if we were on the phone with the CEO, what would we recommend to improve or grow or help parents even more than they're already doing? So with that format in mind, let's get started on our first review. Today, we are looking at Bambino, which is an app designed to help parents find babysitters. I was lucky enough to interview Sean Green, who is Bambino's CEO, on season 2 of our podcast, and I got a real insider take, and I did send him a deep dive UX review on the app as a thank you, and so it's a natural, easy place for us to start with our first Parentswarm. So how does Bambino work? When you register as a parent on Bambino, you're going to share details about where you live, details about your family, your kids, and you can establish a babysitting shift that you need. And then Bambino sends it out to registered sitters in your area in your price range. They even have some sort of feature about sharing it with sitters your friends have used. I don't really get that. It's a little bit like, how are you sharing my contacts? But maybe some potential opportunities there in the future. This company is growing across the US, and chances are, if you haven't heard about Bambino as a parent yet, you probably will soon. So, the Rose, the best thing about Bambino, in my opinion, is that it is so easy to connect with babysitters. That legwork, that hunting for sitters is done for you. How we typically are doing this as parents, asking friends, but people can be so cagey and protective of their best sitters. Facebook groups where parents can post and sort through a million DMs, or they can read posts by eligible sitters who are getting DM'd by a million other people. It is broken, right? It is so hard to find babysitters. And then they start graduating or getting busy, and you have to start all over again. I mean, I was on a walk with my across the street neighbor not long ago, and the local high school track team ran by, and my neighbor was like, "Do y'all babysit?" So it was like very obviously a huge pain point for parents, solved by Bambino. You list the shift you need. As long as it is not same day, which is a premium upgrade, it's going to send it out to the sitters of your choice. They get pinged, they accept or decline, and boom, best case scenario, you've got a sitter. It's a great way to build your list. That brings me to the thorn. I have used Bambino more than 15 times, and my cancellation rate is almost 50%. Meaning that I've booked sitters in advance, and either they get sick or they change their minds or what have you, and for whatever reason, I don't actually end up with a sitter covering that shift I needed. And when this happens, Bambino does toss your request back out to the original list of eligible sitters, but in my experience, it's been so last minute that no one can actually grab it. So I told this to the CEO when I did the UX review. I don't really use Bambino for those important, cannot miss types of booking. Not going to use it for, tickets to a concert type of night, but dinner date out, yeah, okay. I know the company is working to improve this by way of reliability scores and the like, but I still don't see signs of that as of April 2024. I hope they will show up more in the future because this is really important. And lastly, the bud. My idea for Bambino, which I really hope they will start to pursue and allow, is enabling you to hire sitters for places that are not your home address. Because what did I say Bambino is best for? Getting a sitter when you do not have local connections. For example, I go to the beach every year with my family. I always want to have one adult dinner out and get a sitter for my kids, but I don't know anyone there. I'm not going to join the local mom group because I want to find a sitter. I just am stuck. But if I could create a secondary location, I could book a Bambino sitter and be all set. Same thing, for example, watching my kid at a specific location where I'm busy. There's so much opportunity here. I do get why it could be a little tricky because you have to think of the sitter's safety, sending them to addresses that are not verified on your driver's license or what have you, but there's got to be some sort of way. I mean, I have I have Clear. Can you use that or Verify or something? Let's work on that. Okay, that's Bambino, and now I want to hear from you. What do you think is their bud, their rose, their thorn? What app, company, or service should we review next? We want to hear from you, so please leave us a comment or send us a message or email us at hello@nestle.com, and we'll see you soon.